What's going on, guys and gals? Brooklyn bound the raid scientist here with another Destiny 2 raid guide. Today, Guardians, we're going to cover the final challenge in Garden of Salvation, 0 to 100. If you're chasing that Enlightened title, or just looking for an extra chance at a helmet, sniper, or bond, then this video will tell you everything you need to know to complete it. Let's go ahead and get right into the details. 0 to 100 is the final boss challenge. It can be achieved a multitude of different ways depending on your class makeup and preference of strategy. Today, I'll explain the method we found the easiest and the least reliant on the RNG of motes. The goal of the challenge is that when any motes are banked into a relay, you must fill it within 10 seconds. So, the relay must go from empty to full within 10 seconds. You can follow this rule by filling both banks at the same time, i.e. banking 60 motes at once, or by doing one relay at a time and banking 30 motes at once, twice. We found it easiest to do one bank at a time. Remember when deciding which strategy you want to do, that the shielded enemies that require the Enlightened buff only spawn when motes have been banked, so keep that in mind when doing this challenge. We split our group into two groups of three, the left team and the right team. To start, send the left team, all three of them, into the blue portal on the left. Once inside, all three will grab about 5 motes each. It's not imperative that you grab 5 exactly, but you want to at least get a handful of them and make sure you grab your last one near the end of clearing the island, because your mote timer resets to 60 seconds every time you get a new mote, and you want to keep your motes for as long as possible. So, all 3 people will grab some motes and then have the boss team pull them back. Now, nobody will go into this newly opened portal. Instead, everybody will clear ads and Cyclops while you wait for the knee to respawn. And once it has, pull the left side again and send the same 3 people back into the blue portal. They will again clear the whole island, and now they will fill up to 10 motes each. Once again, delay the pickup of your last mote as long as you can, because you want to maximize your timer. Have the team pull you back again, and now the 3 of you combined will have 30 motes, and about 50 seconds or so left on your mote timer. Now, the right team of 3 needs to go into the right portal very quickly after pulling the left team back. Shoot the shoulder, and that team will go into the orange portal right after the left team has come back. The left team who has returned should focus on killing both Cyclops as well as keeping the ads off the relays. The right team will now follow the same pattern the left team did when collecting motes. All 3 players will grab a handful, and the left team, who is at the boss, will need to pay close attention to their mote timers, while the right team is off clearing the right island. Once your timer on your motes gets to about 10 seconds or so, all 3 left players will gather at the left relay and deposit back to back to back to fill the bank from 0 to 30 within 10 seconds. You have to have all 3 players bank in 10 seconds, so you literally want to have an order. Once filled, head over to the right relay and get ready for the shielded ads to spawn. You also need to pull the right team back when they are ready. Remember that the ads cannot sacrifice at the relay once it is full, so you can focus your efforts on keeping the right relay clear and not worry about the ads on the left until necessary. Once the right team returns from the first collection, they'll wait for the shoulder to respawn and then go right back in the right portal again and collect motes to get 10 each. Keep in mind this last clearing on the right needs to be very quick, because the team of 3 defending the relay will only have their Enlightened buff for 45 seconds from when they deposited their motes, and they will be getting very low on their timer. This is why the left team needs to wait to bank their motes until their mote timer is low as possible. Once the right team comes back a second time, they will all 3 immediately bank their motes back to back to back and fill the relay from 0 to 30 within 10 seconds as well. Now that both relays are full, the remainder of the phase will be as normal. Clear the Angelic, do DPS, and then rebuild as necessary to set up and repeat it again. You have to follow this strategy for every time motes are banked, so if you 2 or 3 phase him, you have to do this multiple times. If you ever take too long to bank the 30 motes, you'll see on screen that the challenge has failed, so make sure your deposits are timely. There really is only enough time for 3 people to bank in this window, not 4. So if you think a strategy different than this where 4 people collect motes, you will have trouble getting them all banked in the 10 seconds with the animation. Anyway, that's how we got it done. And this was really not too bad as long as you have a firm understanding of the mechanics of the encounter in general.
So, because there's a lot of pieces to this challenge, here's a quick review. First, separate groups into teams of 3, for left and right separately. 2, send the left team, collect motes, and delay the pickup of the last one. Return left, then send them back again. All 3 people need to get 10 motes, and make sure they delay the pickup of the last one. Pull the left team back a second time, and then send the right team immediately. The left team, upon return, covers both relays in the Cyclops until their mote timer is about 10 to 15 seconds, and then the left team banks all 30 motes back to back to back. Right will repeat the same process, except when they return after collecting 10 each, they need to bank immediately. DPS is normal, and repeat. And that's all there is to it.
Best of luck in getting it done, Guardians. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like or hit that sub button to get more rewarding Destiny content. It's very much appreciated. Until next time.